So welcome to today's live stream. We're here in the wonderful worlds of hermits and crafting, and we have a lot on our plate today, which I'm really excited about. We got to finish up Azuma's base, so we got to add some ground cover, maybe a couple extra little trees. Then we'll move on to the train station, work on some stuff, and like I said before, welcome to the stream, everyone. It is great to have you all. So let's get started. Let's see. I'm trying to think of where to go. Let's see. I haven't been able to catch the stream while working. Oh, I know. Mrs. Wells, you have such an interesting job, like traveling around, taking pictures. That's cool. I like that. Oh, here's the llama rama. Llama rama, llama rama. I love a llama. I love a rama. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, look at them. Oh, they're so wonderful. I want one. I want one so badly. And you guys said that this was free, right? I don't want to like steal from Azuma. I don't want to steal from Azuma. This isn't in the selling district. Like this isn't in the district where you have to like put down the diamonds. This is like in the like communal area, if you will. Like communal area, I think makes sense. So I kind of want a llama, really want a llama, but I don't want to steal a llama. Ooh, hello. Ooh, the Bank of Hermity. Hello, Bank of Hermity. Ah, Cub, such a wizard. Oh wait, I have a key for here. Wow, that just escaped my brain. Wow. That escaped my brain. It did. I forgot. I've already been in there. I have a key, and that's a Christmas tree. Don't want to spoil that. All right, here we go. Oh man. Oh, hey, we saw this in our last stream. Why do I keep going into the ground? Zombie Club made these amazing...
Ladies and gentlemen aboard the USS Good Times, this here is the bridge reporting that we have detected a resubscription, and we would like to thank you so much for resubscribing. And remember to please keep your hands and arms and feet inside the Twitch chat at all times, because this here is the wildest ride in all of Twitch.
Minion Josh, thank you so much for the resubscription. Can we get some resubscription hype in the chat? 2 months in a row. Thank you so much for the resubscription. Let's read your message, and when you resubscribe, make sure you leave a message. Let's see. Hey, thanks, fake Jellie bot.
Ladies and gentlemen aboard the USS Good Times, this here is the bridge reporting that we have detected a resubscription, and we would like to thank you so much for resubscribing. And remember to please keep your hands and arms and feet inside the Twitch chat at all times, because this here is the wildest ride in all of Twitch.
Whoopsie14, thank you so much for the resubscription. Can we get some double? That's right, that is double resubscription hype in the chat. 14 months in a row, 6 months. I'm just all over the place. Thank you so much. Very, very, very much appreciated. Very, very much appreciated. All right, my friends, let's see. Oh, wow, I'm in the water. How did I end up here? Oh, how do these things keep happening? Okay. All right, we're back on track. Okay, so, all right, total focus mode. Hold on one second, I gotta focus, look. All right, I'm focused. All right, so as you guys can see, these are our trees we built, and I think they're pretty good. I wanted to see if these did kind of do what he wanted to kind of block out the rest of the world, and I want to kind of sneak over here and kind of see that. Yeah, I think it did a pretty good job. You got the beautiful tower right here. You got the trees on this side. I think that's good. Where I was looking to improve it just ever so slightly would be... I don't want to mess with the ground cover because I know he kind of liked having, you know, the different pieces of the mesa showing through the dirt. So I don't want to like go over here and just slap dirt all over the place. So the fake Jellie bot is like a delayed in the Discord. So it like delays. All right, we got to fix that. You never finished reading? I believe I read it all. Oh, actually it cut it off on Twitch. Let's see, fake Jellie bot on Discord for the super slow announcing the stream, but super hype for 2 months. Awesome. Hugs and loves. Oh, awesome, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, so trying to figure out where the best location would be. For the most part, I kind of feel confident that it's good enough. Let's actually do our ground cover. And then I think we'll probably be good. So I want to use a little bit of birch logs. And oh man, these shulker boxes. Oh, I love them so very much. Like, come on, like shulker boxes. How could we not have had these sooner? When the end came out, or maybe in like the last update. I mean, come on, where were they with these things? Where in the world were they with these shulker boxes? These things are like game changing. I wish they were a little bit more speedy with their updates. The only thing I wish they could do, of course, and you guys know what I'm talking about here, is I would love to be able to access the shulker boxes from your inventory, like a backpack or something in modded, but I guess they wanted to balance it out, make you have to put it down, I suppose. I mean, I'd rather not be able to put these in an ender chest and be able to access them in my hand, like right here, just like open it up in my hand. That would be useful for me. Like, I love the fact that we can put them in an ender chest, because now we've unimaginably increased our storage abilities within an ender chest, but it would be awesome if we could do that. But anyway, that's just my thoughts. Those boxes are great. Yes, Maz, they are great. Very wonderful. I just wish I had some in Scarland. So in my next episode of Scarland, oh, let's talk about that. So next episode of Scarland, I tried to get it out today. I tried. I really tried. I've been working on it all week. Technically, I've been working on it for months, but I finally got to the phase where I'm working on the actual snow part of the mountains, and it's just taken so long. And I've been working on it all week. I was up till about 12 o'clock last night, and I'm just like, oh, it's not going to happen. Like, you know, I still have to record kind of a finishing section and then just kind of clean up the whole place and then editing. And when you edit like 4 to 5 hours worth of time-lapse footage, that takes a long time. And then picking music takes the longest because I've like poor musical taste. I need like a musical expert that I can tap, like, musical expert, need your taste, need your advice, need you to help me with your musical knowledge, because I need that knowledge. I have poor musical taste, so I always struggle with picking out the best music that you guys would enjoy for, you know, say a time lapse or something along those lines. All right, let's fly on down. So yeah, we're just gonna spend like just a few minutes here, just kind of finishing up here, getting a couple extra little details. I just want it to be a little bit more, kind of a little bit more bushy in this area, if that makes any sense. Hello, egg. Go away, egg. Thank you. So I just want to add just a little bit more dirt here and there, and then we'll be able to add a few more plants, because it doesn't make sense just to throw on some plants onto the clay. It escaped my brain. Clay is like all over the place. There we go. Put that over there. Yeah, just a little bit here and there. Just a little bit. What kind of music do you listen to? I don't listen to a ton of music. But what I do love is I absolutely love a lot of movie soundtracks. That's one thing I listen to a lot, is the movie soundtracks. I love movie soundtracks. I don't know why. I just love it. I just love them. All right. I think this is good. I guess he wanted this yellow clay. It hurts my soul. It burns my soul, actually, to be precise. So I'm just going to kind of cover it up just a little bit. We won't tell Azuma that we did. We'll just do it like that. He won't know. He won't know. All right, there we go. And put this right there. Just want to add just a little bit more green back here. I think that looks really nice. Have you got a bad connection to the server too? Yes. Yes. It's laggy like crazy today. And Mumbo's not even on. I can't even play Mumbo today, which makes me sad. X hates yellow clay. All right, well, we're all in the same boat, I suppose. We're all in the yellow clay hate boat. Which, you know, I don't want to hate the yellow clay. The thing is, when I see a block that I don't like, I try to, we talked about this yesterday, I try to find a way to make it useful. Try to find some way of making it useful again so that we can use it for some aspect of building. Like, oh wait, you guys don't know about that because I talked about in the video that hasn't been released. Awkward. Sometimes that happens. Like, I think I'm working on a video, and then I start talking about what I talked about in that video, and then I realize, yeah, you guys haven't seen that video yet. So you have no idea what I'm talking about. Not even a clue. You're like, Scar, what are you talking about today? You calls it the McDonald's clay. Yes, he does. It is the McDonald's clay. It is. I've never been a big bounce house guy. Have you guys been a big bounce house guy? I was never into the bounce houses as a kid. I always just felt them to be dirty. You know, just kind of dirty. A lot of kids, not a lot of washing of hands. Was never a big McDonald's bounce house guy. Didn't really go to McDonald's all that much, but when we did, there was an option. You know, do I want to go play in the bounce house? I mean, I would like to play in the ball pit, but all those kids and the dirty fingers, like. I mean, at a young age, like I had like a germophobia. Like I would see like other kids my age with like stains and like messy like hands and stuff. And I'm like, why? It's like, why? Like I know if I ever have a stain.
Ladies and gentlemen aboard the USS Good Times, this here is the bridge reporting that we have detected a resubscription, and we would like to thank you so much for resubscribing. And remember to please keep your hands and arms and feet inside the Twitch chat at all times, because this here is the wildest ride in all of Twitch.
Man and Jen, thank you so much for the resubscription. Can we get some resubscription in the chat? 10 months in a row. Thank you so much for the support. Very, very much appreciated. Very, very much appreciated. And guys, you're killing the subscriptions today. Thank you so much for the support. Very, very, very much appreciated. Very, very much. Let's see. Can you look at Twitter for my stream sets? Oh, yes. Butterboy sent me some stream snacks today. Some delicious fries. And if I do mention, are those Five Guy fries? Because those do look like Five Guy fries. I can't be sure, but they look like Five Guy fries. Very, very wondering if this is the case. Let's see. No one seems to be around to run a restart. Well, we got to wake up X. I don't know who has open. I know X would have that ability. I think Tango or Impulse. I think also maybe Mumbo, but all of them must be busy doing things. All right, checking in with the chat. So if you guys have any Q&A questions, you can always go hashtag Q&A_Scar. You can send it to me here in the Twitch chat, or you can send it to me on the Twitters. I'm liking this. It just needed that little extra bit of ground cover in these areas. I might want to just add just a little extra here and there, just a little bit of that. But yeah, I think that actually made this area look a little bit better. Just wanted to add just a smidge bit more of that along in these core. Oh yeah, I got to do something over here. Really contemplating a little pond, just a little pond. We don't want to get wild with ourselves, but a little pond here, just it's screaming pond to me. But this is Azuma's base, and I don't want to get wild in his base. Yeah. All right, yeah. I'm not gonna do a pond. I want to do a pond, not gonna do a pond. Don't want to ruin his base, or at least do something that he might not want in his base. Yeah, pond. I smelled something green and slimy. Smelled something green and slimy. I saw it through my corner of eye. I knew it. I knew you were there, you scoundrel. I smelled him. Let's see. Q&A Scar. What would you say the odds are of Jellie joining us on stream? Okay, so before the stream, Jellie's the Christmas tree is the big problem here. She doesn't want to leave the Christmas tree. And she gets really sleepy, but she still doesn't want to leave that Christmas tree because she's afraid it's just going to get up and walk away, or maybe there's some type of critter, going and walking out of it that she might miss. I mean, these are all possibilities. So she does not want to leave said Christmas tree alone for too long, but I still hope that she will make an appearance on stream today. I'm hoping she does because she doesn't want to leave that Christmas tree. Which box is the appropriate box that I'm looking for? Ah, here it is. But yeah, we'll try to get Jellie for sure. We will try to get her for sure. Let's see. How is the resource pack editing coming? Good. Really good. No, it is coming along. I'm just going to add just a little bit of this here and there just because I would like to see a little more green in this area. Oh, it's his base. I keep making decisions and I realize, he's probably not going to be happy with it, but I think he will. He'll love it. He'll love it. Jellie is high on pine. Seriously, it is so piney in the house right now. That was the most fragrant tree we have ever cut. Like, it had only been cut for maybe, I don't know, maybe 2 hours and it was already in the house. And it was the most piney tree I have ever smelled. Which is good. Well, no, it's good. It's just, it was very strong. Very strong. Very, 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 very strong. I still haven't got a chance to edit that video yet because I'm still working on the Scarland video. Let's see. Q&A Scar, have you ever got bullied at school? I was homeschooled for a lot of my life. Where I would, but where I did, and you could say potentially got bullied, would be at swim practice. I swam most of my life, twice a day. I was always the younger kid on the team, and that resulted in me always being kind of like, try to think, like I never had anybody like on my own like playing field, if you will, like the same age group. I was let's see, I think I was 10 and I was moved to seniors, and everyone else on that team was in high school pretty much. I believe they were all in high school, so I was pretty young within the senior group, and like I could hold my own with them in swimming, except not for long. Like I could swim, I could do a lot of the things they could do, just maybe not as much at that age. And yeah, they did pick on me quite a bit, and it was hard sometimes for sure. Never like wholly like full on maliciously, and that is something you see more today. Is a very malicious intent in bullying. A lot of it was just picking on, I would say, in a lot of cases, just relentless picking on. And eventually I became older, as one would, and I didn't put up with it at some point, and I guess it bothered me a lot in the beginning, and eventually it just, not only did I start getting older and people became more my age on the team, but I was able to just, this was a long time ago, is just not let it get to you. That's the huge thing, is when it comes to bullies, is if you let them smell fear, they will continue. If you can do the best you can to show that it does not bother you, and you just pick up your bag off the ground that they'd thrown off, and you just move on, then they just feel like, oh well, and they're looking for a reaction. That is what a bully's looking for. A bully might even not, they'll say some really terrible things to you, and they might not even believe those things, but they're looking for like a weak point in your armor, the weakest point to attack you. You see that with trolls all the time, say Twitch, YouTube. They'll attack me for my disability. It's what they think is what they can get me with. They think they can attack me with that. So that's what a lot of cases, they might not really like believe said things, but they, you know, especially when they attack certain people, they might not believe those horrible things they're saying. They're just trying to get you. They're trying to find a way inside your armor to attack you. And as best you can, and this isn't easy, and you can't always do it. If you do not let that bother you, if as best you can not to show it, never show it, then they will back off. They will back off. What was my favorite stroke? I absolutely loved. I'm just like, it's in my head. I loved I am. This is my favorite. It was my favorite. Doing all the strokes in like a 200. I hated the 400. I was good at long distance, but I despised it beyond belief in swimming. Like I just despised it. But that was what I was best at. As much as I wanted to do some other things, like I am and long distance swimming was my best, because my coach put an emphasis on long distance, just relentlessly long distances. Every Saturday morning we did about a 10 to 15,000 yard set. It took three or more hours to do every well, it took me that long, but and it was exhausting. Everyone on the team did it, so it wasn't. What a good thing about my coach was, he made everyone do stuff. Like it wasn't like, oh, the sprinters can go, go have fun over in the corner and do nothing. He made the sprinters, he made the long distance guys, everyone do the same things in a lot of cases. Some specialized stuff, but for the most part, everyone in at least each season, so short and long course, had to do the mile. Everyone on the team had to do the mile. And so you saw some sprinters, if you're a swimmer, the sprinters, they get up there, they're like, I'm sprinter. They do a lot of stretching. Sprinters do. They do a lot of stretching, a lot of showboating, if you will. And then you should see them when they have to do the mile. They're like deers in the headlights looking out there. It's quite fun. But yeah, anyone out there, swimmers, anyone competitive swimmers, anyone can relate to any of that, let me know in the chat. Let me know if anyone can relate to that. I'd love to hear if you guys have any fun swimming stories. All right, I think that's good for that. Let's see, what's your favorite build on Hermitcraft server besides your own? Wow, right now, I still love what Vintage Beef did. I love the creativity he put into his build, taking the Mesa and creating, I'm trying to think, like creating like an alien landscape. You know, a lot of us, we thought like instantly Wild West. Like that's a big thing we all thought of. But he thought in a very different way, and I love that. Mrs. Wells Knight, I don't know how to swim. Mrs. Wells, I taught swim lessons from like 12 years old till like 17. I could teach you. I could teach you. I sent so many kids to swim team. That was my goal when I was a swim instructor. When I was like, I taught, you know, swim lessons. I taught from the very beginning, like blowing bubbles, like, you know, like bubbles, to like swimming like 20 laps of the pool. My goal was to put those kids on the swim team. Like, I always thought I should get a bonus for that. If my kids passed, eventually I worked my way up to having the lead role of instructing. And if my kids had passed to be able to be accepted on the team, oh, I was always excited about that. What is your plan today? My plan is to finish the landscaping and go work on the train station. I used to swim, but I never did it competitively. Well, as long as you know how, it's important, I think. I think it's a really good life, it's a good life thing is just to be competent enough in the water. Because you see a lot of times, especially where I live, there are a lot of rivers, a lot of let's see, so there's a lot of like rivers, that fast moving rivers, lakes, things like that. And a lot of people in the summer just want to go out and play in the river, but they don't have that knowledge to, if they do get into trouble, they don't know how to protect themselves in the water. And you see a lot of people drown, and it's sad. Just a little bit of time learning can really save a lot of people's lives. So I always encourage people to at least know the basics of swimming. You know, you don't have to be a competitive swimmer, but just know kind of the basics, I think is important. A little cheer from the Butter Boy. Let's see, Butter wrote here in the chat. In school, I wrote a paper on you, and I want to know if you want me to... I can't see the whole message, it's cut off. I can't see it all, it cuts off at 2. Let's see, let me check over here. Want me to send it to? Sure, Butter Boy, definitely, you know how to let me know. Definitely, Butter. You know how to let me know. Yeah, cut that off there like that. All right, I'm good with this. Later on, I'm going to probably expand the trees up about... I'm going to expand each tree up about 4 to 5 more blocks high. But I'll do that off camera because we've already built those trees. All right, let's pack up our supplies and be off. Let's be off on our way. All right, let's see. Have you put up any Christmas decorations? Yes, personally, no. But there are Christmas decorations, and I will put up some Christmas decorations. But the Christmas tree is up, and I just need to film my last little part of my vlog now that the tree is actually up, because I filmed cutting it down and stuff along those lines. Do you think you'll ever get another cat? Yeah, wow, we're actually flying without any trouble right now. Interesting. We were having so much trouble before. Yeah, I definitely would like another cat. Would Jellie cooperate with another cat? The question. I think she would have earlier in her life, but right now I'm not sure. She's such a big baby that it's hard to say. Let's see if False is around. Hello, False. Hello. Nope, no Falses. No Falses. All right, but yeah, like I was saying, I don't know if Jellie would cooperate. She probably would, if I had to say. Like, I think she would cooperate with another cat, like get to know the cat. It's just when she sees like another cat like outside walking by or something like that, she just absolutely freaks out. She just absolutely freaks out and like tries to attack the glass. But if that cat was, in the house, her friend, I don't know. Maybe she would be okay. I got random carrots. I'm gonna go put this elytra away. I don't want to lose it. AJ, thank you so much for the cheer. Very much appreciated. Very, very much appreciated. And remember, you can always send up a message with a cheer or a subscription too. But yeah, thank you so much. Very much appreciated. And let me throw that in there. Beautiful. Awesome. All right. Oh, it's dark time. Ooh, nighttime. Ooh, fighter of the night man. All right, let me take a quick sleep here. There we go. Awesome. Hey, Zoe Ray, how are you doing? How are you doing? Scar, can't wait to see the train build episode, especially the box car with a hobo in it. The hobo. Seriously, we need it. I'm so glad you reminded me of the hobo. I built that box car. But I will be 100%. I forgot we talked about having a hobo because, I mean, come on now. We cannot build a boxcar without a hobo. That is totally another thing. Oh. All right, that hole I need to fix. I need to fix that hole. This is like the third time I've fallen through that hole, by the way. All right, let's have something to eat. I'll be... All right. I'm frustrated. Okay, all right, let's get back on track. Okay, yeah, like I was saying, got to build a hobo. Yes, I can't wait to build a train. A big part of my texture pack redesign was part of the train because I needed to use nether brick for an aspect of it, and I just made it just ever so slightly darker. In my texture pack. My goal always with my texture pack is never to degrade the vanilla experience of the texture pack. It's always to slightly enhance it. So many changes. Look at that, right through there. Didn't even get lost. So like it's never to like degrade it. So I just want to enhance it. Like take for instance our new wood texture. All the little knobs have been taken away. You wouldn't really notice that at first, but it's just like a subtle little change. It's like our carpet. It's been completely smoothed over and things of that nature. What mic would you recommend? I would recommend starting out. There's two microphones. I remember Wells had a really good microphone when he started out. I forgot the name of it he told me about. I think it was a relatively inexpensive but good quality microphone. I just can't remember what it was named. At the time, I was using a Yeti, which I do like the Yeti. It's a blue Yeti. It's a bit expensive. It is a bit expensive. It's got
Ladies and gentlemen
tin.
aboard the USS Good Times, this here is the bridge reporting that we have detected a resubscription, and we would like to thank you so much for resubscribing. And remember to please keep your hands and arms and feet inside the Twitch chat at all times, because this here is the wildest ride in all of Twitch.
First Lady 101, thank you so much for the resubscription. Very, very much appreciated. Can we get some subscription hype in the chat 2 months in a row? Enjoy the streams so much. Keep being awesome. First Lady, thank you so much. Very, very, very much appreciated. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day and enjoy the stream. Click baking, I love that name. Scar, remember when you said if you could duplicate Jellie, would you want 5 per? Oh, I've got sticky notes attached to me. Oh, jeez. It's actually, I got like 3. I just put my hand over the side and like I came back with like 3 sticky notes attached to it. That's how like terribly organized I am. Yeah, I don't know. Having more than one Jelly might be too much. Having more than one would be quite a thing. I just wish I could remember that microphone that Wells had mentioned before. But anyway, the Yeti is something that you can use and that I would recommend. It's not the best it's not like the best microphone ever. All right, that's pretty much it. It's not the best, but what it can do is a lot of different things. It's like the jack of all trades microphone, if you will. It has a lot of different patterns you can use. You can use it for a lot of different applications. The microphone that I'm using right now is primarily for, say, like a broadcasting type thing, like a radio. That's what it was designed for, but it's very good for like a noisy environment, isolating down to like a small pocket of usable space. You got to be like right in the bubble to make it work. If I'm like way over here, you can kind of tell, you can barely hear me. But if you're right on it, it works. So you got to be like right on it. Whereas a Yeti can be positioned all around. Like it doesn't need to be directly in front of you. So you kind of have a little bit more versatility with it. I want to find my materials for today. I can't seem. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to bring this box with me. And then I need to get more organized. I need to get more organized. That is kind of the tricky part here. Ow. Ow. hit myself. Scar, have you fixed your cord situation? I've checked a few cords. I can't open the case unless I have somebody help me, so that's probably my next thing. I've checked outside cords, but to open said cord, get inside the computer, that's what I got to work on next. I tried doing more like some research, things like that for the computer, and I still have not found any good solutions yet to why my computer keeps crashing when I stream, and only when I stream. So if the stream crashes at any point today, just remember, I'll be right back. I should be back up within about 3 minutes of it crashing. So yeah, I haven't found a reason for it yet. And as you can imagine, it's very frustrating. Very frustrating. Let's see, I got 2 cats in my house, and it's like the cats more. Yeah, so I have a friend, and I think he has 3 cats, and it seems like every time like we're playing like something or talking, like those cats are up to absolute no good. They have this amazing like cat tree he made for them so that they can go and like crawl like way up in the air in this tree. Like it's a big log with branches and then platforms on top of those. And then the cats can just go crazy on there, and they absolutely love it. Like Jellie would love that thing. I don't think she would be too old, because that's the thing, like to teach like a new cat something like that, I would suspect that Jellie would probably be able to like learn to like, yeah, I can climb up there and that's mine now, and all those wonderful things. Let's see, I'm looking for a couple extra little details here. There we go, and there we go. Awesome. The only disadvantage to this storage room is those crafting benches aren't accessibly easy to get to. There we go, cut that. Oh, no, those recipes. They're confusing. They are, oh, jeez. I keep goofing this recipe up. Okay, there we go. Look at you, Scar. You are like a crafting genius. We are so proud of you. Oh, there we go. All right, let's stop while we're ahead. How hyped are you for Christmas? Very hyped, always hyped. I love Christmas. Scar, do you take all the responsibilities for Jellie? No, none of this. None of that. I just play with Jellie. No, like I can't quite. Why am I thinking it's nighttime? Is it nighttime? No, it's not. No, I can't really feed her very well. I can't really do a lot of that stuff. It's just not something that I can easily like do or reach or get. So a lot of that responsibility doesn't fall to me. I should probably brush her more. That's what I probably should do. And I guess I could be like Jellie's entertainment. Like, give Jellie like puzzles and like toys and stuff like that. That could be, I do that. Scar, what are you working on now? We're moving to a new project right now, my friend, and we're going to work on a little overhang for our train station. So in our last episode, of course, when did this go up? Saturday, of course. We built our little luggage carts. We built these new awnings over here. But what we still need to do is create something that passengers will be able to cross over the tracks on. Now, my sticking point with this whole thing is that this platform is giant. It's giant. It's 21 blocks wide. This block is 7 blocks wide. And to have something that goes over the top and our train can still pass under it is a bit of a challenge. Does Jellie play with your headphones? Yes. Jellie loves the white iPhone headphones. I think it's that rubber texture. I think it's the textures that she likes. And she gets a little wild over those things, my friends. She gets a little bit wild over those. So my trains aren't going to be any taller than 6 blocks. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. All right. So we got to place these on top of here. Huh. Okay. We got this. Don't be worrying. I'm actually going to do these in dark oak. Yeah, that'll work, I think. I think it'll work. We'll see what happens. If this doesn't look good, you know what we're going to do? We're just going to tear it out. That's all. Sometimes you just can't worry about things. I spend too much time worrying about things. And it's just like, no, I'm not going to worry about it. No, not today. Let's see. How are we doing in the chat? You guys got any more questions? You can always go hashtag Q&A Scar. Let's see. Just thinking about where I want to bring this out here. I'm going to cut this block down like that and bring those over there like that. Let's see. What would you say if you found out that Jellie Was Santa Claus all along? I don't know. She does love Christmas. That is true. She does love Christmas. She loves Christmas. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what I would think. That's a funny question. That is a really good one. And now I'm just picturing Jellie dressed up as Santa Claus. Let's see. Trying to think. I can't get Jellie's head out of my head. I can't get it. Zoe Ray, you need to make Christmas cookies. I haven't made Christmas cookies in a very long time. Like something that you maybe even like with a stamp, you know, like cut it out. I should do that. I used to make cookies all the time, very long time ago. Now all I do is make YouTube videos. I've been trying to balance my life out a little bit more. Especially once I finish this project that's taken like all week to make, this Scarland episode with the mountains. But I've been trying to like remember to do other things in life too. And not just YouTube videos, because sometimes like, especially I've been working on a project for my family. Oh, Tango, welcome to the stream. Everybody give Tango a huge welcome to the stream. It's great to have you. Like I was saying, like I'm working on a project for my family. I don't think anybody's watching. No, my grandma doesn't watch Twitch. No. It's a book of all my mom's dolls. So she has collected dolls like almost all of her life, I believe. And so we have this book that so what I did was I took pictures. So I set up a white background, used my Twitch lights to shine down on the dolls, and I used my new camera, which I haven't got a lot of use out of, and took these pictures of the dolls, and they came out amazing, like absolutely amazing. The pictures look like something like you'd find in a book. I was so happy with the way it came out. And then what we did after that was to put them inside of like a book. So we have a hardcover book, and then on the book on the front, you know, it has like a title, you know, a cover photo, and then as you flip through it, it's like dolls, all the dolls like arranged in interesting ways, like if they're like dolls revolving around a holiday, or say like dolls around like a fairy tale story. They're all in little clusters, and oh man, the passion of photography came back for sure when I was doing that, and it was so much fun. It makes me really want to start our new like photography vlog series where we go out and take pictures. It makes me so excited to start that out, and it also made me buy a new lens, which is a good thing or a bad thing, I guess, if you look at it in one way. But I bought a new lens, which I'm excited about. It should come next week. Actually, shipped today, so very excited about that. Come on! I'm ready to go here. But yeah, that project took a long time, but I'm very happy with the way it came out. And I think my grandma will absolutely love it, because one thing she really loves is like looking at pictures, and that really like just makes her really happy, like to look at like her old yearbook. My aunt has actually made a bunch of other books like that about my grandpa who passed away. She made a book about what was the last one she made? Oh, about my grandma's family history. So she traced back family history. She was able to find some really crazy things about our family from a long time ago, which was really cool. And so hopefully this book will be something she likes. All right, I'm checking the height here. So Tango, how are you? How are you doing? I missed Tango and Impulse's stream on Friday. They moved to Friday. That's right. On Friday, because still working in Scarland. Still going over there. Taking forever to finish that project, but I missed that. And that prank, I still have to watch the replay on what you guys did to that poor unexpecting Mumbo. I've got to watch that. Haven't got a chance to. Okay, so remember we talked about, I want to bring these out about 3 blocks on the end and then cross it into this intersection right here. Now, my sticking point is that if we do that on this side, we're going to get outside of our symmetrical land, and I don't like venturing outside of symmetrical land. We're going to have to go down 1 more block. Let's see, put that right there. Let's see, Taylor, you need to do the Tango. Oh, the Tangler. Tangler. Yes, yes, that is my next Hermitcraft episode, I believe. That is definitely my next. I want to do that for sure. I've been meaning to. This station has taken a little longer than I thought. This height looks a little wrong. Is that height wrong? I think that height is wrong. And if it is wrong, that's a good thing. Okay, so then we'll step this down to here, and we'll bring that out like that. See, this is what it'd be. See, I just wish this was a little bit longer, and then it would fit in right. But if I bring this piece like I did on the other side, it's just not gonna. It's not gonna match up. Not happy about that. Let's see, Scar, how did you get the Bose sound to change? Oh, it is part of the Sky Pack, my friend. I was so confused when I heard the Bose sound. Let me do it for you guys. Listen close. Listen to that. I was so confused. I was like, oh, Mojang changed the sound. I had no idea it was part of the Sky Pack. I just didn't think that Sky Pack would change the sounds. And I like it. I like it actually quite a bit. The water, the fire, all sound really nice. I don't know how to fix this. Scar is a dog? A robot dog. Yes, I have a robot dog. I have a robot dog, and it's amazing. All right, I have another idea. I'm gonna try this. What if, work with me here. What if we brought this over here like so, and say we cut out, what if we did this? What if we cut these guys out? Let's see, Scar, do you know Greek myths? Not very well, but it's I have a list of things that I want to research and learn more about, and that is actually one of the things. Is everything from like ancient Egypt to that, like these are like areas that my knowledge is a little lacking, and I would like it to be a little bit better, and that is definitely one of them. All right. I feel like I've got a pretty good grasp on most aspects of, or at least of like American history, but those are areas that I want to bolster, if you will. Let's see. Let me check in the chat here. Scar, could you make this functional train? Functional train. I want to keep it. I want to keep it as a decorational piece. I want it to be something cool because once we get the train in here, the vision that I have within my head of this requires like a giant train with passenger cars, with item stands, with like player heads on them and stuff like that in the car. Oh, this is working out really good. Let's see. Anyone still need a reset? I'm moving. Let's see. I'm not really moving, so it doesn't bother me. I don't know. I was lagging like crazy earlier, but it's actually a little bit better than it was. How long do you usually stream for? I usually stream for about 2 hours, my friend. About 2 hours. Remember, we are nearing 1 hour. So remember, if my computer crashes, which I still have not diagnosed, which makes me very frustrated, remember, I will be back. I've tried everything. Very frustrating. I wish I could fix this, but it crashes at 1.5 hours into the stream, and I don't know why. Don't know why. Okay, this should work, because then on the other side we can do the same thing, and that doesn't look too bad. Once we kind of get the more details built up, I think it'll look nice. Let's check my chat one more time. Yes, the 1.5 hour crash. I'm worried about it. I'm thinking about it too much. I'm literally thinking about that crash too much. I need to stop. I need to focus on the stream. I'm going to become paranoid. I'm going to become crazy. And you guys don't want a crazy Scar. You already have enough crazy Scar. What computer do you have? It's a custom-built computer. So it's not like a specific brand or anything along those lines. I'm happy with that. I'm feeling confident. I'm loving it. All right, let's do it on the other side. 1.5 hour. Yes, the 1.5 hour stream crash. That's a good time to go get stream snacks. That's true. Very true. I'm trying to determine where the next piece goes. Oh, why don't I just count it, Scar? That seems like the most logical aspect. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. There. Solve that issue. Just do that. Just count it out. Let's see. Let me check my chat one more time. I got your camera ready to send us the screen. Actually, that is true. Got my phone. I'll even put it on the camera. There we go. There we go. Awesome. All right, Mrs. Yeti. Let's see. I was gonna ask you a question, and then I forgot. No, I forgot. Sorry. I was gonna ask you a question, and then I forgot. Now I feel bad. Oh, a sloth emote. That is my mascot right there. That is my mascot of my life. Is a sloth. Very, very slow. Very, very tired. That is my mascot. If you're in the Discord, you know there's a lot of sloths being used there. There's a lot of sloth. What? Did I just break this, or did I not do it right in the first place? I can't remember. I think I didn't do it right. Typical. Typical. It's not a crash. It's an interlude. It's an interlude. That is true. That is true. That is true. Also, you got to keep an eye on that meeting time. Looks like we're still good. All right, so perfect. Got that done. Awesome. All right, now we'll bring this down here like so. Cut that down like that. Cut that piece out. Awesome. All right, I'm happy with this because it should now look somewhat symmetrical. I just didn't want to have to like add to that platform. I thought it would look a little hokey. So got that going. Oh, a sloth emote for Twitch would be amazing. Yes, our own very own sloth emote. Every time I tell you guys I'm gonna do something, like, all right, I have this plan and we're gonna do it, and you guys would just fill the chat with sloths because the sloth means it's gonna take Scar like 3 years to get that done. It's like I gotta add the new subscriber alerts. I gotta do that. Gotta get my texture pack done. So many things, so little time. Let's see. I subscribed yesterday, but still haven't got anything about Discord. I remember we talked about that. Is any of the mods, can any of the mods help with that while we're streaming today? Help Quinn get into the Discord. Because you didn't. So what you have to do, like we talked about, is you got to create an account. So you got to create a Discord account if you don't already have one, and then you got to connect your Discord account to your Twitch account. And then once you've done that, this is an automatic process that you will then, it'll detect that you are a subscriber of the channel and then pull you into said appropriate Discord channel. So that should help. That should be the process. Now, if that doesn't work, then we got to figure that out because I'm not 100% sure why that wouldn't work. There we go. Put that across there like that. Awesome. And I love the cohesive theme that we have rolling through here. I think that looks really, really nice. Having this, you know, we have our, got our acacia down below, which looks kind of like a metal pattern. I've always found now that acacia has a really kind of metal, kind of like a corrugated like metal. Have you seen that? Like sometimes you'll see it as like a roof on a shed or something like that. It's like a corrugated like metal. That's what this looks like. And I think it kind of looks nice actually. When you're doing kind of an industrial style build of some kind. This looks awful. How do I fix this back here? I don't know how to fix that. I'm not 100% sure. That looks really poor. We'll figure it out. Scar, how can I get your sky pack? Oh, let me jump into options, resource packs. It is, let me look, and bam, it is the Dynamic Skies 1.6. Very beautiful. So search that, and you'll definitely find it. And yeah, I highly recommend it. It really changes the Minecraft experience, and I really enjoy it a lot. Let's see, Scar, maybe we can create a tornado to the. Yes, let me fly back over here. Flying on over. And there we go. All right, having a little sleepy time here. Let's see. Checking in. Are you reading any books? So we got a Q&A question from Pimp Clever on Twitter. All right, so are you reading any books? Just started reading the Night Growl. No, I have not started, but I plan on over Christmas. Like I said before in our last stream, actually, that I have 2 free Audible books, and I'm looking suggestions. So I still haven't picked out the perfect one. So I have one picked out, and that's The Martian. The second one I haven't quite. Oh, I almost thought we were going to crash there for a second. I was so worried. Oh, I'm completely paranoid right now that I'm every little like twitch or lag spike or anything that I'm like, oh, it's gonna crash. But yeah, I'm still trying to pick out a perfect book for my trip. So yeah, and I'm looking forward to trying the Audible. I'm looking forward to trying that. They've actually approached me as a sponsorship before, and I'm really bad at getting back to people. I've given up so many sponsorship deals by not getting back to people, and I'm like, yeah, I'll get back to you someday. It's a really poor way of doing things, and I would not recommend that. But yeah, I've always thought of like if I had a sponsor, I would say that's a great one because it's such a like a useful life thing is having to reading books. But if reading books is somehow something that you can't do, say you're working or something along those lines, and you don't have the time to, let's see, does this match up? Yeah, to like, focus down on a book, but you can listen. Say you're doing something multitasking, that's what I'm looking for. And you can then, read or listen to a book. Like that's super cool. Like that's super cool. And you can kind of get two things done at once. Like I listen to a lot of podcasts when I'm playing Minecraft. I feel like I'm getting two things done at once. And that's like if I'm gonna watch a movie, a TV show, I feel like I should be doing something else along with it. And so most of the time I usually try to listen to something informational like. Yeah, it doesn't always have to be. It might be a Disney podcast, but at least it's something else, and it also helps like the time go by. Say we're doing our 4-hour time lapse in Scarland, and we gotta let the time kind of roll in some way or another. Ugh, this doesn't line up. Not happy with that. Good Times with Sloth. I like that. I like that actually. That would have been a good name. Oh, if I would have ever have changed my name, it would for sure be Good Times with Sloth. Yeah, I'm not gonna change my name, but I like that. I like that a lot. What is your favorite block in Minecraft? It's dirt, my friend. It's dirt. Best block in the world. Best block ever. All right, I think that's good. I like this. I like that. It's just, these are, I guess I could expand it out, I guess it could be expanded out. I'm not going to worry about the railings. I mean, if you're going to fall off a railing, you're going to fall off. Life's tough. If you're going to fall off, you're going to fall off. All right, so I'm not going to worry about that for a minute. I'm going to worry about something else. Let's worry about something else. And let me pull up a little screenshot I had of a bridge that I test built like a while ago. Let me see if I can try and think of how I want to do this. Trying to think of the design now. We have like the basic structure of the bridge. Now I just got to figure out what the style of it is. We got the structure, but what's the style? What's the style? That's a tough one. Oh, the Twitch sleepy music, just in time for me to fall asleep. Let's change that immediately. There we go. What is your favorite soundtrack? I love Lord of the Rings. Ooh, that's a good one. It's tough between, say like an original Jurassic Park, Harry Potter, Star Wars. You get a theme, John Williams going here. Like Hook from the movie Hook. You got the Robin Williams as Peter Pan. That had a beautiful soundtrack, of course, John Williams. John Williams, genius. I can't figure out the design, but come on. Like John Williams, amazing. I wish I could play John Williams music on here all day. We could do that. It would be amazing. Let's see. Scar, could you do a full tour of Hermitcraft? We could. I just really, really want to do something with this design. Wonderful stuff. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Let's see. Scar, do you like the idea of pet silver foxes? Pet silver foxes from Russia, because they can have them as pets and Ohio.
Ladies and gentlemen aboard the USS Good
seems-
Times, this here is the bridge reporting that we have detected a resubscription, and we would like to thank you so much for resubscribing. And remember to please keep your hands and arms and feet inside the Twitch chat at all times, because this here is the wildest ride in all of Twitch.
Booty Butts, thank you so much for the subscription. Very, very, very much appreciate it. I'm going to be shuffling my Prime between you and Falls. That's awesome. That's what I do. With my Twitch Prime, I'm going down the list of hermits. So that's what I do. And it's such a cool thing that Twitch now has is Amazon Prime. And the only thing is I wish you can do like a recurring like subscription. It would make life 100 times easier, but it's still really cool. But thank you so much for the support. Very, very much appreciated. And I always think of you when I turn on the Hermit Pack, and I always see those cool characters on the home screen. Absolutely love those. All right, my friends, my break had come off, and I started like wheeling back and forth. But yeah, let's see here. I am just staring at this, trying to envision something. I'm just like, maybe if I stare at it long enough, something will come together in my brain, and I'll be like, that's what we're gonna do. But unfortunately, that hasn't happened yet. That hasn't happened. Even if we get like 60% done with this, I'm happy with it. As long as it's somewhat done, I'm gonna be happy with it. We're approaching 1 hour and a half, my friends. Remember, if we crash, we usually crash at about 1 hour and a half. Remember, I will come back. I always say goodbye to you guys. I love how Naz is like posting in the chat, like, "Woo, we're getting close." You're still not used to seeing it at the beginning of his... Yeah, he does use that as his intro. Yeah, that's cool. It's just that cross dissolve. Let's see. I just can't think of a good design for this. This is driving me crazy, but we got it. We can think of something cool. Together, we will think of something cool for the design, my friends. We will. Let's just start working on a little bit more on the structure down below. Let's see. Let's just work on the structure ever so slightly down here. Get that done. There we go. But I like the idea that we build across now. The Jaws theme song. Yes, that is good. James Bond 2. And you know what else is a really good theme? Is the Incredible soundtrack by like Michael. I'm gonna fail at somebody's name. Get ready. Giappolo, something like that. You know me and names. That's just a service I provide. People come from far and wide to hear me mispronounce their names. Yeah, I think we're looking good. I like kind of bolstering it up a little bit, getting a little thicker action around here. I think that looks nice, getting that built up right there. Okay, all right, that's a little bit more natural. It's a little bit more finished, if you will. Add more oak supports. Yeah, definitely. We need to add a support system. Now, the question that's buzzing about in my brain is where and how. That's right, the where and the how. That's the good questions. So if we did something like straight up here, we could do something like this. Okay, so are you guys following me right now? And we can do something down here like this, pull that upwards maybe by like 1 block like that. And we could do that on either side potentially. What if we jump down? Let's jump down right here. Yeah, speaking of the mod pack, oh my gosh, I need to restart that. Oh man. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. I like what Impulse has done. A lot of like just live stream, like super fun casual live streams for the Hermit Pack. It's such a good idea. I might do that to get my feet back into it because I haven't been... Oh, that's starting to look good. I have not touched it in so long that I'm like apprehensive about starting it up again. Because like I said before, like this is my favorite analogy is I'm on there and I'm like in the 1500s. I've got my little shack, my straw roof, and then Iskall comes over to visit, and he's like somebody from our time with like an iPhone, nice clothes. You know, like if you think about it, back in the day, like clothes must have been like really restricting, you know, but now we got all these like stretchy, like breathable, awesome shirts. So you come over there with your awesome, stretchy, breathable shirt, and then like I don't know, like a gun or something, like an iPhone, and like I just feel I'm so behind, Amish Scar. I am Amish. I just need the hat. If I had the hat, it would be all over. Be totally all over. Hey, that is not half bad. That is not half bad. That's not half bad at all. I like improv live building. Sometimes when you do it, like, you're afraid, like, is this gonna look really, really bad? And it buzzes around in your head. You're like, but eventually we can find our way. Speaking of guns, the Hermitcraft mud pack has guns. That is not a good. That's not good. Who's gonna be abusing that? Who's gonna be abusing that? There we go. Let's see. Grab that out of there. I just picture there being like a gun named Windforce. I don't know if anybody knows what Windforce is. Most feared bow in all of Hermitcraft. Let's say let's cut this section out and do another post right here. Yeah, there we go. That's looking good. Then these pieces can go straight all the way across, and that should actually match up with everything. Now, the one little sticky part is right here, and I think I'm going to go like that, and I'm going to be happy with that, I think. I think I'm going to be happy with that. I'm not 100%, but I think I will be. I'm too busy farming. To worry about guns. Oh, that's good. Is that a Zuma quote? No, please, log, please don't crash. Yes, please don't crash. I know. I'm worried about it right now, but I'm keeping a positive outlook that if I do crash, did I do this different over here? I did do it different. But what did I do different is the question. Huh. What did I do different over here? This should line up perfectly. Oh, is it slightly longer? Or is this part? Oh, the wood would be right here. I mean, this is the most complicated thing I've ever built, but it seems to be like perplexing me in like many different ways. This is like the most simple thing ever, but it's perplexing me in like a lot of ways, and I keep getting very confused. I don't know if I like that. I like straight and like really like symmetrical lines, and I'm just not getting that 100%. That's what's bugging me. You lost the stream audio. Well, I'd give it a refresh, my friend. If you can, just refresh the page and get yourself back online. That usually helps for me. If you ever have any issues, just a quick refresh always helps. Yes, then this poll will come across here. I think this will work out. I think this will totally work out. Rip, crash. What are we doing? What are we doing? I'm green on my side. I think everything's good. I think we're still good. Not crash for me. Yeah, it might be. It's a Twitch issue. If we lost audio, it's a Twitch issue because it looks like some people, it might be a regional issue, like maybe a certain region. We've had that before. If you have any issues, just refresh the page. This is the official refresh symbol, if you can't hear me. But yeah, we've had that before. Like if it's a regional like issue, like a regional server or something like that crash. I'm not a technical guy, but that sometimes that will happen if it's just an area. We've had that before. Much like YouTube. I like YouTube too. Sometimes YouTube can be very frustrating, but I still like it. I think every YouTuber right now is in a currently love-hate relationship with YouTube, and a little more hate right now than love. I think I can speak for a lot of YouTubers and say that we're currently in the we're slightly like in the hate column. Yeah, okay, we are. Augie. Why do I call Augie? I always call you. It's just a thing in my head. It's Augie. It's Augie. It's not. Yes, we are still up. We are still up. All right. Okay. So I like this. I like this. The question is, once we get to the top, say the most dangerous part of the whole thing. So we're right here. We're at the most dangerous part of it, and there's no guardrails. Alex, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. What is the biggest redstone build you've ever done? Wow, that's a great question. That is a good question. That is a good question. I'm gonna say that again. That's a good question because I don't know. I don't know. Help me, guys. Help me think of any redstone things that I've ever done. So redstone-wise, we built our armory. Let's actually just take a break from this because I don't know what I want to do next, and sometimes just leaving for a second can kind of refresh your brain. Let's fly over here for a second. This is not that complicated, but it was a lot of redstone, a lot of little pieces to put together. I'm not much of a redstoner. I love saying that. Redstoner. Let me jump in here. So this isn't the most technical thing in the world, but I thought it came out pretty cool. Like it's a little armory. The stands pop up when you come in. So I think that came out pretty cool. We have our zombie skull over here. We have there's our skeleton. There's our skeleton. But yeah, we have all these little costumes. I think they look really nice. And of course, when you leave, everything shuts back down and the lights turn off and all those wonderful things. So that's really the only redstone thing that I've built on the server that I can think of. In Scarland, we've built a couple little things. Of course, the roller coaster has a little bit of redstone. Boy, oh boy, I kind of want to see Scarland right now. I can't do it because I'm using I'm not using the standard Minecraft launcher when I'm on Hermitcraft for the sky. So I'm using a multi-MC client. So I can't jump over the Scarland easily. It would take me a little bit to pull it up, and I don't want to waste a bunch of time. But the roller coaster has some redstone in it, and I built a few farms here and there, just some little simple things. But yeah, I'm not much of a redstoner, so I don't have a lot of like great builds to show for it, you know, and I don't have anything great to show you guys, unfortunately. I have hobos and boxcars. Scar, how do you learn to terraform? Practice. Learn some very, very basic things about landscaping. So, you know, a lot of my videos, I explain quite a bit about landscaping and do a ton of practice. It's all about kind of the feeling of it. That's what you gotta take into account is when you're doing something like redstone, you gotta think of the feelings of it. You gotta get your feelings rolling, my friend. It sounds kind of hokey dokey, but it's true. You gotta get the right kind of mindset going when you're thinking about it because you're creating something very natural, a natural flowing thing. And that could be for stone. Like everything has a natural flow to it. And you just kind of have to pick up on that. And once you've picked up on that, then it is pretty easy to create a lot of different natural things. You can apply that to a mesa hill. You can apply that to a snow-capped mountain or like a tree. But it's all about practice. Once you kind of learned how to make a tree, make 13 trees. Go into a test world, make 13 trees or 10 trees or something like that. The more you do it, the over and over repetitive nature of doing it, you'll eventually start to build up a visual and like a library in your head of that tree and how to build it. And eventually you'll start to see your first tree and your last tree are completely different. You might have gone in thinking you're just going to build the same tree over and over, but eventually you'll build a very different tree and a very beautiful tree. You'll eventually get better and better. I guarantee it. You build one and you go from 1 to 10. That 10th tree will be the best tree, and you'll have put in so much beautiful time and effort into it that it'll look absolutely wonderful. So my thoughts are, if I did another column like right here, I don't think that would look good. See, the thing is, the train's going to be right there, and we can't have anything in that little section. The sloth emote, I love that. Team Sloth. Let's see. I know it's super random, but hold on one second. One second on that. Oh, I had an idea for this. One second. I'll get to your comment in just a second. What if? I don't want to do connected textures. You know my thoughts on that. Let's see. If I did something, I could shrink this up a little bit. Because if I do this, say if I add an extra block right here, and then let me throw this on here. So say I did something like that. Okay, are you seeing me there? I don't like how it's connected right there. One way around that we could potentially do is go like that, which, heck, that doesn't look half bad. Huh. Let's see, let's do this. Let's just check, see how that looks. Doesn't connect here, which looks kind of hokey. Something hokey about that. See how these don't connect? Not a big fan of that. Let's go to our plan B here. Let's see, what if, and work with me here. So tell me what you think. If I'm getting a little crazy, tell me, all right? So I don't want to get too crazy. What if we did something like this? We just shrunk the bridge up here a little bit. And then on either side, we do this, all right? Go like that, cut you out. Get out of here. I told you, nobody allowed. There we go. And then we'll just see. We'll just do it like halfway and just kind of get a visual picture of how this worked. Wow, we are at 1 hour and 21 minutes and no crashes at the moment. We're rolling at this point. I'm gonna curse myself. All right, let's jump down and see how that worked. I am getting crazy. I love to get a little crazy. I can live with that. This is a little thick right there, but I have a couple ideas on how to fix that. Now, this isn't an ideal choice, but I think it'll work. Hello from Sweden. Well, welcome from Sweden. It's great to have you. Hopefully you're having an excellent day, Ziblaze. I very much appreciate you coming out. Let's see, cut this piece out right there. There we go. Awesome. Awesome. I bet it's a little cold in Sweden, is it? Got the snow. I bet it's a little bit cold. We were supposed to get snow this week, I think. We potentially might get snow where I live, but maybe not. That's the thing. They always predict snow. And they're always like, oh my gosh, it's coming, and it's gonna be terrible. And then it never, ever, ever happens. I mean, it does happen occasionally, but we don't get snow too often, maybe like once or twice a year where I live. And but when it does, people freak out. All right, okay. What do you think of that, guys? What do you think? I'm okay with it. I almost would prefer if it my nose really itches. My nose really itches. I think there's a hair in it, and it is I just literally, my nose is about to like explode. What I was trying to say was if they were half slabs, I might like it a little bit better, but it's getting a little dark. It's hard to see through the dark oak because it's getting a little bit dark out. Why don't we sleep and then we'll check it out. Oh, I love the no. I'm sleeping here. Get off my bed. Get off my bed. I have to do that to Jellie every night. Like, Jellie, you gotta get off my pillow. I am sleeping here. This is my pillow. You have like 9 million other pillows and or beds you can sleep in, but not on my pillow. Let's see. Where I live, we had snow halfway through October. Wow. That would be super early for us. Yeah, we haven't even had that much cold temperatures this year yet. Usually at this time we would have had about a good like 20 or something. We don't get super cold. We don't get a lot of snow. We get a lot of rain, a lot of rain, but not a ton of snow. But we would get a couple like colder days. And I was kind of hoping we would have had one by now, because if we were to have had one, it would have been a really amazing trip out to the waterfalls to see them all frozen. But we have not got one of those yet. So I'm still counting on like a good week of like 20-degree weather, and you'll see like the most amazing pictures of like these frozen waterfalls. But you can only find it like once a year. Oh, hello. I wasn't picturing this is what this was made out of. I didn't want this to be as thick as it is. What if I cut this lower level out? Oh, okay, that'll work. How are your untamed wolves doing? They're doing all right. Iskall turned one of them upside down. I've been trying to see if I can actually reverse it so he can actually not be upside down anymore. And then the other one lost its sheep because I was excavating the land under it. So we don't currently have that one as a red-eyed wolf. We gotta fix that. Oh, that looks nice. I'm happy with that. Oh, hello, kitty. Hello there, friend. Yeah, I'm actually pretty happy with that. I like that quite a bit. This area could use a little work, and I almost wish we had something like this going. Okay, I gotta look at this. Yeti Whisker sent me something on Twitter, and what is going on here? Have you considered adding a male catch thing similar to this? Oh. That's a cool idea. Yeah, so what it is was when in the olden days on trains, the train would be rolling down the tracks. Say the train is rolling down the tracks. We're heading to Chicago. I don't know. Seems like somewhere where they go. I don't know. Anyway, you'd be rolling down the tracks, and somebody would take out a hook and hook like a bag, like right there, and they would hook the mail bag without stopping the train. That's a good idea. Eddie Whistler's coming through with the good ideas. Trying to think of how we could do that. I like that. I like that. We can definitely do that. Maybe in like a more rural spot where we build the tracks, kind of like out and like over there maybe. I like that idea. Anyone else watching this stream? And I'm confused. Sometimes when I read some comments, I get super confused. All right. Yeah, I'm actually happy with that. I like that. Very cool. All right, awesome. Oh, yeah, by the way, guys, I know you guys are like, Scarred, are you wasting your precious shulker boxes on this cart? But I'm okay with it because these are boxes in Minecraft. These are themed boxes. This is a themed Minecraft trade station. So I just feel it makes sense. Yes, I know they're a little bit unpractical. I know Taylor, I am freaking out. Like right now, this is me freaking out. We are close to 1 hour and 30 minutes and we haven't crashed yet. All right, so let me pick a perfect box to disorganize. This one's good. I want to reset our project and do something else before we crash. I'm just like so unoptimistic. I'm like, I'll get going before we do the next project. Finish that one before we crash. Kieran, have you ever been to Indiana? No, I have not ever been to Indiana. Yeah, I have not been to Indiana. What would, like, tell me, like, what would be cool? Like, if I wanted to go to Indiana, where would I go? What would I see? What would be something cool for me to do? Let me know. Let me know. I'm slightly just in my brain right now. I'm like, it's gonna crash, isn't it? It's gonna crash. All right, we just hit 1 hour and 30 minutes exactly. Exactly. We hit it exactly. We're still up. All right, that's cool. All right, fine. Maybe it's not gonna crash today. Maybe it's gonna be amazing, and we're not gonna crash at all. All right, so we're gonna change gears here a little bit and work on our entrances. So we have one entrance right there to the station, and then we have one over here. Let's see. X recently did an episode where he went around the server and tidied up all his chest monsters. How long do you think it would take you to do that? Let's fly over and see. Let's fly over and see. I'll show you guys some of my places where I've left boxes that are a complete disaster. You'll get a kick out of this. Yeah, thanks, Augie. There isn't much in Indiana. I actually would advise visiting. Oh, come on. I bet there's something awesome in Indiana we could visit. You can always find some fun somewhere. All right, this is my first really messed up area. So down in this area, we've got some boxes down here, all very disorganized and very peculiar in all different ways. We've got just so much random stuff. What was all that white stuff? Was that quartz? Oh. See, that's the thing. Look what I'm missing out on. Look at all that quartz I have in this box. I had no idea that I had those quartz. Jellie wants in. Come on in, Jellie. All right, we might be able to get Jellie on camera in just a minute. But look at that. Isn't that crazy? Like, all those quartz. See, that's what you get when you don't... Wait. Was that... That's raw nether quartz. I actually need that. I actually need that. I'm going to take that with me. Okay, so that's one set of chests, all right? Let's go to our next set, and this is over here. It's slightly amazing I even remember where each one of these are. We have Amish communities up here in Northern United. Ooh. That'd be an interesting visit. See, like a community of... That would be actually kind of interesting. Maybe some cool furniture. But yeah, that would be interesting. All right, so this is my next set of chests. Now these are mainly just full of clay. There's a little bit of stone. Oh, I wish I had this stone in Scarland. Oh, Oh, make life a lot easier right now.
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Star, thank you so much for the subscription. Very much appreciated, and welcome to the Ooh, I goofed that up. The Scar Squad. Welcome to the Scar Squad. And remember, as a Scar subscriber, you can spam as many Jelly emotes in the chat as you want. And of course, as a subscriber, you don't see any ads on the channel, and also you don't now with Amazon Prime, which is kind of cool. Site-wide, subscription-wide, if you just subscribe and not Amazon Prime, you don't see it on my channel. So I'm trying to think of a good way of saying that that's a little easier on the tongue. But thank you so much for the subscription, very much appreciated. And of course, you can connect your Discord account to Twitch, and then you can have access, of course, to our subscriber Discord on there, and we'd love to have you. So thank you so much, very, very much appreciated. All right, so we're going to our next location. So we had the one back there. Then we go into our next one, and I think that's over at the courthouse. Seriously, I would pay somebody. Literally, I'd probably pay him like actual $5 in real life to organize these boxes. I'll give him $5. I'm not gonna give him any more. I'm gonna give him $5. I've come from YouTube. Well, welcome. It's great to have you. I usually like doing the I've come from YouTube, especially so I know that announcement went off, because it didn't go up yesterday, and I noticed there was no I've come from YouTubes, and I realized I bet that video didn't go up yesterday for our stream, and I was right, it didn't do it. Okay, here they are. So these are my next set of boxes that are all very disorganized. I mean, come on, there's like a piston in here and some ink sacs. I spent an entire diamond at False's shop for ink, and I had 32 in this box all along. And there's a gas tier. I'm not gonna leave that gas tier in there. I'm not gonna leave that there. That's too valuable to leave just hanging around willy-nillys. Can't be having that. Cannot be having that. Scar will be on Discord later. I have a meeting that I have to do right after a stream, but yeah, I would definitely, after that, definitely will be on Discord. You organized my chest for free, Butter. I would appreciate that. I would. All right, we're gonna take a land here, and we're gonna fly under our bridges into Scar's front. Oh, jeez, no, we didn't make it. Oh no, we're drowning. We were so close. We were so confident right there. I was so confident in my flying abilities that I thought I was just gonna zip right into our little spot here, and it was gonna be amazing, and we're gonna have a great time. Hey, look, my redstone box. Look at that, redstone box. I know, you're thinking, redstone, Scar, you and redstone? I know, but I got it, just in case. Oh, no, I want that back, thank you. You know, just in case, you know, you never know when you're might need to do some redstoning. Why am I walking into the walls? I'm like a drunken sailor, just walking into walls. No offense to sailors, I'm sorry. My grandpa and my brother were sailors. I'm pretty sure they weren't drunken sailors. Is it drunken sailor like the term because they put like a small bit of alcohol in their water source so that it wouldn't become infected or something? You know, become like rotten, something like that. Is that why they always called them drunken? Because they were slightly drunk on the water they were drinking? It was like gog. I'm trying to think of what it was called. My cat was upside down. Yes, that was Iskel's handiwork. That guy. Just a true scoundrel right there. The cat was sitting on her head, yes. We're not crashing yet, Taylor, and I'm very happy with that. I might be a little too happy with that. Let me check the time here. Perfect. But yeah, gotta do that. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like shulker box wise, keep your important stuff in a shulker box, in your ender chests and then color code them. Yeah, so if we put all of like our diamonds in there, and I think this is a really good thing for like a server, if you're on a server with untrustworthy people. I mean, on Hermitcraft, we trust each other. Like, nobody's stealing anybody's stuff. But if you're on a server and maybe you're with some friends from school, they're little rapscallions, you know, little ruffians, trying to steal all your stuff. Put all your stuff in shulker boxes, in ender chests. Nobody's going to be stealing your diamonds anymore. I mean, it's totally amazing. I think that like totally is like the best. Oh, grog. Ah, thank you. That's what I was thinking. That must be where the drunken sailors have come from, because their water had that slight like bit in there that kept it from going bad. But yeah, keep all your stuff in there. You don't have to deal with people anymore. I remember when I played with my friends, like my friends would steal stuff, they'd take it, they'd hide it. Like, come on now. Like, if I had an ender chest and shulker boxes, nobody'd be stealing my stuff. I wouldn't have had to have made all these, like, hidden passageways into my secret chest boxes. Let's see. Water was not safe to drink at sea back in the day. They drank ale, beer, and spirits. Ooh. Yeah, but didn't, like, in water, too, didn't they have some water that they just put, like, a small amount of, like, stuff? I thought. I don't know. I wasn't a pirate or a sailor, so I don't know these things. I don't know anything. All right. So I want to talk to you guys about planning. So let's plan out a couple things. So get close to the screen, because we're gonna do some planning now. All right. So my plans are for this area, and I want your feedback. All right. Enough talk about drunken sailors and cats. We got to get to business. So this area right here. Okay. It's mapped out by a white ring. Okay. So this is a tunnel, okay? So I really want to build a tunnel in this area. And the reason I'm going to build a tunnel in this area is because I don't like this transition right here. And I haven't found a way of curving the transition. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a hobo in a boxcar. No, I'm going to put this under a mountain so that that transition looks like it curves. Because if you go into a tunnel here and you come out of a tunnel right there, that transition doesn't show up in the outside world, and it looks, I think, a little bit more natural, okay? So that's plan number one, okay? Plan number two, potentially, is to actually make a small footpath off of this location right here, and we work our way around. So we kind of work our way around here and around this little curve right here, and then along this section right here to this opening in our station. So then we can walk up the station platform right there. And then, of course, when we want to, then we can walk over there. But I thought that lightning was me crashing. It scared me. Oh, the Skypack's lightning is frightening. It's absolutely frightening. Okay, all right. Back on track. All right, focused. All right, so over in this little area right here is something I don't have planned. We have all of this land right here, and I'd love to do something with it. Something unique, something interesting. Now, I've been considering, we've been talking about a Wild West town. What if this area became the Wild West town? What if maybe the Wild West town was kind of over here and maybe a little bit on this side? I don't know. This area is where I don't have any plans for, and I don't like how plain and boring. I don't like the thunder in this pack. It is frightening. That lightning, it scares me. I don't know why. It just, it is scary. Anyway, this area, it needs some loving, and we got to give it some loving, all right? So I need you guys to help me come up with some ideas for this area, because, I mean, it looks really cool. Like, tell me this doesn't look cool. Like, that looks awesome. And I just think the surrounding area needs to have something nice, too. Turn the weather sounds off, please. Can you do that? Oh, yeah, you can. For sure you can. Weather? Beautiful. Goodbye, weather. Goodbye, weather. I don't want to hear that ever again. Okay. But anyway, that's just an idea. Like, I'm not sure what to do. Just NEH, welcome to the stream. It's great to have you on today. How about a custom Wild West NPC village? Now, we do really want to create a Wild West town, but do we have enough room in that area to do it? Say maybe hypothetically if that sheep farm wasn't there, maybe, but the sheep farm is there, and I mean, it's not going anywhere. So, I mean, yeah, we probably could have built it off of this section right here, but with the sheep farm there, I'm not sure how to tie it into the Wild West farm. I think it would look a little funny.
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Rums Chicken, welcome. Thank you so much for the subscription. Very, very much appreciated. Can we get some new subscriber hype in the chat? And welcome to the subscribers, my friend. Oh, geez, hold on. You little scoundrel with your axe. Go cut down a tree. Oh, geez, you got friends. He's got friends. He's got the friends. Get out of here. Okay, all right, I'm back. As a subscriber, you can spam... As a subscriber, you can spam as many jelly emotes in the chat as you want. And of course, you can join us on Discord. Thank you so much for the subscription. Very, very much appreciated. Any more zombies? I got a sword right here, zombies. It's got your name on it. Let's see. Maybe a Wild West farm is raising sheep. Ooh, I like that. I like that. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. I like that idea. Yeah, I don't know. I just wish there was a little more room, I guess. Careful of the heart scar. Oh, thank you for reminding me. Thank you for reminding me. We're down to the slim pickings here for heart department. Thanks, Alex. I seriously was not looking at hearts. We very much could have been dead. Oh, jeez. What is the deal with all these creatures today? Get out of here. Don't you guys have anything else to do? Go play with False and Cub. I'm gonna go send him to Cub. False is streaming. Wait, Cub might be streaming. I don't know. I know False is streaming. I don't know if Cub is. But yeah, okay, all right. Well, that's my plans for this area. And you guys know how much I love planning. I could spend hours planning. So that's my plans for that area for now. Let's talk about this area, because I know you guys have been wondering, like, what's the deal with this area? This one's a little less unsure. So the track right there, as you guys can see, it's gonna come all the way down here, and it's gonna flow up to our little arch right here. And we're gonna build like a beautiful tunnel entrance. And Cub isn't streaming. Oh, he might be recording. So we'll have like a little, tunnel piece right there. Now this area is our industrial station. So this area is industrial design. So what we're gonna have in this area is, ooh, I like the rain in this. Oh, it's so pretty. So it's gonna have like a little like cranes and different things like that, okay? So that area is pretty well mapped out. Now this over here is gonna be a river. There's gonna be a river in this area. There's gonna be some hills and a lot more trees. And a slightly thicker tree, like a slightly bigger like width of a tree. And then we're gonna have a water mill where a mill for like trees getting cut down and like being sawed and all that stuff. So we're gonna build that like right here. And that's my base. That is the main aspects of the base. I hope to get this all done before like we switch seasons. I don't know when that's gonna be, but I just hope I have enough time to get this all done, which we probably will. But knowing me how slow I am at things, sloth speed, sloth, scarf. I'm trying to think of scar sloth, speed or whatever. Hopefully we can get that all done. But yeah, that is kind of the plans. Hopefully that excites you in some way. You guys think that might be interesting in any one way, but yeah, I'm happy with that. I think that'll be fun to create. So, been streaming for almost 2 hours now. I have so much to do today. I gotta finish that Scarland episode, so we're gonna stop just a little shy of 2 hours today. And I would like to actually stop before my computer crashed. I want to have one stream where my computer doesn't crash. But I hope you guys have enjoyed today. I did promise you guys to see Jellie. All right, so I promise you guys Jellie. So I'm gonna go away for just like 2 minutes. I promise you 2 minutes. 2 minutes, and I will bring Jellie back. Okay? So hold tight. I'm gonna be right back with Jellie. All right, we've got the gel cat. I actually want to give you guys something to look at. I want to give you guys something to look at on the screen that's not like random. All right, you can look at the back of my head. All right, here we go. There's Jellie. Hey, Jellie, how are you doing today? You like the Christmas tree? Oh, no, you can't go to the Christmas tree yet. You can't go yet. You not like the lights in your eyes? Oh, Jelly, come on. You like the lights, don't you? No? You don't like the lights? She doesn't like the lights. They kind of hurt her eyes a little bit, so I don't want to make her look at the lights. So we'll kind of have her look the other way. Look that way, Jelly. Look, there's no lights that way. They're really nice, aren't they? Did you want to talk into the microphone? No. You grouchy? Yes. All right. We're going to put Jelly right up on the camera so she can say hi to everybody. Maybe a fossil excavation area. Oh, that would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. All right, Jelly, say goodbye to everybody. Oh, no, there she goes. Goodbye. Oh, there she goes. She always leaves a cloud of cat hair behind her. I wish she would have stayed longer, but she just like hates being on the camera, and I'm pretty sure it's the lights. They're too bright on her eyes. Yeah, I won't forget the hobo in the boxcar. But there we go, my friends. I very, very, very much hope you enjoyed today. And of course, I'm going to get that Scarland episode done today. The rest of the day is Scarland episode building, and I'm going to get that thing done. And I really hope you guys enjoy Prank False. Where is False? Can we prank her before we go? Hold on. Do you guys know where she is? Where is she? Nah, we'll raid her instead. We'll raid her, but this is what we're gonna do. When we go and raid False, we're gonna call it the Sloth Raid. Okay? Who's ready for a Sloth Raid? I'm so ready for a Sloth Raid. So we're gonna go spam False with Sloth Raid just once or twice. We don't want to make her annoyed. All right? Reason, everyone, with reason. But yeah, we're gonna go and we'll raid her with Sloths. So I'm just trying to find her her channel URL. I'm sure you guys are gonna beat me to it, and if you do, you get Scar points. They're fake, but they're awesome. I love Scar points. I wish I had Scar points. All right, next stream we're gonna have Scar points. Put it on that to-do list. Put it on that to-do list. All right, here it is. Oh, you beat me, Jellybutt. Oh, Jellybutt, you beat me. Oh. But I wasn't talking about Scar points. All right, so click that link, head on over to Falls, tell her it's a Sloth Raid, and yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I can't thank you guys enough for all of the support, all of the subscriptions. We're very, very much appreciated. Mods, thank you so much for the support as always. And everybody just came out, relaxed, watched the stream. Thank you very much, and we're gonna see you in the next stream. And of course, videos this week, got lots of cool stuff planned. None of it's done, but I've got it planned. Just gotta do it. Anyway, we're going to see you next time.